All right, so to be quite honest, I've never actually wanted to reality shift into Draco Malfoy, and I'm not sure if I even do now. But theoretically, if I did want to, how would I do it? Because it's funny to me that so many people on TikTok were reality shifting into Draco Malfoy specifically. Um, it's so reminiscent of the soul bonding trend that was there in the early 2000s, where so many people were all being the same character or bonding with the same character. But yeah, Draco Malfoy. So how would I make this work? Um, I usually have two ways of, well, really three ways of jumping, but one of them is kind of random, so I don't really do that one on purpose. Either it just randomly happens and then I record what goes on from there. That's not a planned thing, and it usually doesn't involve any entity that I actually meant to work with ahead of time. A lot of times it's in response to weird astrological events or weird weather. Sorry about the flickering. Um, what about the other two? So there's dream work or there's daydream work, basically. Either involves some kind of seed, as in like some kind of instigating event, and then kind of like flowers from there. So with dream work, I just go through some sort of meditation before I sleep to set the intent of what I want to dream about. And then I hope it happens. Sometimes I don't get memories of a dream about it until several days after that. Sometimes it might even be weeks. Um, and then there's reality warping on purpose, where I just kind of do an imaginary path working through stepping into somebody else's reality and then observing kind of in real time what it is that happens. Usually I'm kind of taking a back seat in that case, like they're driving and operating their body and stuff, and I'm just kind of like watching from the back of their mind what's going on. Whereas with dream stuff, I can actually be in more control. It's possible to be in more control with a daydream one where I'm awake and focusing from afar. It's just that like it takes a lot of focus and a lot of preparation, and I don't really have it in me right now. I've got issues in my house where I don't have like hot water and stuff, so um little bit difficult to like do really complex or really effort intensive stuff. Instead I try to keep it sort of general. But um if I were to do this now, I think that I would do a path working first to kind of see from the back of his mind for a little bit. And then if I felt like that was a good place to keep going, I'd try some dream work after that. I also might just end up with dream work after that without having to try for it. Now, will I do it? Not right now. I don't feel like dealing with Draco Malfoy right now. I will do that after we've dealt a little bit more with the issues in our house. When I've got hot water in this house, I will go reality shift into Draco Malfoy. I promise you. That's my solemn promise to this channel, that whenever hot water is back in this house, whenever this house is back to normal, I will reality warp into Draco Malfoy and I will report back with my results. That's that's the Felix Warren promise.